morning, everyone. Welcome to your English class. Today, we shall begin with the text of Act 2, Scene 5 of the play Merchant of Venice. The objectives are, by the end of this video, you will be able to understand the explanation of lines 1 to 25 of Act 2, Scene 5 of the Merchant of Venice. You will be able to understand the references and literary devices used in the lines 1 to 25. Children, in the previous video, we have done the workbook reading of Act 2, Scene 5. We have read the summary, critical commentary, and character portrayal. Children, we shall begin with the reading of the text of Act 2, Scene 5. Open your books at page number 52. Scene: the street before Shylock's house. Now children, setting of our scene is now in the street of Venice before Shylock's house, and the characters present in the scene are Shylock and Launcelot. Shylock: well, thou shalt see, thy eyes shall be thy judge. The difference of Old Shylock and Bassanio. Children, write down the meanings of difficult words. Thou means you, shalt means shall, thy means your, of means between. In these lines, Shylock says to Launcelot that he will see it with his own eyes, and his eyes will judge the difference between Shylock and Bassanio. Basically, he wants to say that Launcelot will soon see himself regretting on becoming Bassanio's servant. What, Jessica? Thou shalt not gormandize, as thou hast done with me. What, Jessica? And sleep and snore, and rent apparel out. Why, Jessica, I say. What, Jessica means Jessica, where are you? Thou means you. Shalt means shall. Gormandize means eat good food. Thou means you. Hast means have. And sleep and snore, and rent apparel out means do not sleep and snore and wear out your clothes quickly. Children, here two actions are performed simultaneously. While Shylock is calling his daughter, he is also talking to Launcelot at the same time. He calls for his daughter Jessica at the same time. Shylock tells Launcelot that he won't eat like a pig, like he used to do at his place. Neither he would be able to sleep and snore, nor would be able to wear out his clothes, and then again he calls out for his daughter Jessica. Let us read the gist of the lines. In these lines, Shylock says to Launcelot that he will see the difference between Old Shylock and Bassanio. He asks if Jessica is there and tells Launcelot not to fill himself with food, as he has done under Shylock's services. He instructs him that he won't be able to sleep and snore and wear out his clothes. He then again shouts to Jessica if she hears him. Let us proceed further. Launcelot: why, Jessica? Shylock: who bids thee call? I do not bid thee call. Launcelot: your worship was wont to tell me I could do nothing without bidding. Who bids thee call means who asks you to call her. Bid means ask, thee means you. Worship refers to honor. Wont means accustomed or used to. Bidding means ordered. Now here Launcelot calls aloud to Jessica in the same way as Shylock was calling her. Shylock tells that he did not ask him to call his daughter. Here, children, Launcelot ridicules by saying that his master, that is Shylock, used to complain when he was in his service that he never did anything without being told. Let us read the gist of the lines. In these lines, Launcelot calls aloud to Jessica in the same way as Shylock was calling. Shylock asks Lancelot the reason for his shouting and tells him that he hasn't asked him to call aloud to Jessica. Lancelot replies that Shylock used to complain that he never did anything without being ordered. Let us proceed further. Children, here a new character is going to enter the scene. She is Jessica, Shylock's daughter. Jessica, call you. What is your will? Call you means, did you call me? Will means wish. Jessica enters and asks Shylock if he called her and if something is required. Now let's see what Shylock has to say in return. I am bid forth to supper. Jessica, there are my keys. Bid forth to supper means invited to dinner. There means here. Shylock informs his daughter Jessica that he has been invited to dinner. He says to take his keys. But wherefore should I go? Wherefore means why. Now here Shylock asks himself that why should he go to dinner? I am not bid for love. They flatter me, but yet I'll go in hate to feed upon the prodigal Christian. For means out of. Prodigal means one who spends a lot. Or we can say extravagant. Now here in these lines, Shylock answers himself that Christian has not invited for dinner because they like him. He has just invited him only to flatter him. Children, who is referred to a Christian here? Yes, Christian here is referred to Bassanio. Bassanio is referred to as prodigal son. The reference is to the story of the prodigal son in the Bible. Children, now let us understand the meaning. Bassanio is referred to as a prodigal Christian because he spends money extravagantly, which he has borrowed from Shylock. Prodigal is the reference to the prodigal son described in the Bible who wasted his share of wealth by lavish and careless living. Jessica, my girl, look to my house. I am right loath to go. Look to means look after. Right loath means very reluctant. Now here he says to Jessica to look after his house. He is very reluctant to go to Bassanio's house for dinner. Let us proceed further. Now here there is an irony. Now what is irony? It is the expression of one's meaning by using language that signifies the opposite. Now let us see how there is an irony. Shylock tells Jessica to take care of his or her house and money. But what happens? But Jessica herself runs away with money. There is some ill a-brewing towards my rest. For I did dream of money bags tonight. Tonight means last night. Now here, there is some ill brewing towards my rest is a biblical reference. There is some evil being plotted against my peace of mind. Basically, children, here Shylock instructs Jessica to look after the house. He says that he is unwilling to go as he thinks that there is some evil being plotted to destroy the peace of his mind. Because he dreamt of money bags last night, which is supposedly a bad omen. Let us read the gist of the lines. Jessica enters and asks if she was called and asks the reason if he wants anything from her. Shylock says that he is invited out to dinner. He hands over the keys and then questions to himself that why he should go to dinner party. He has not been asked because they like him. But what was the reason? Only to flatter him. However, he shall go because of hatred to eat the food of this open-handed Christian. Christian here, whom are we talking about, children? Yes, we are talking about Bassanio. He instructs Jessica to look after the house during his absence. He is indeed unwilling to go. He assumes that some evil thing is preparing to attack his peace of mind because he dreamt about money bags last night. Let us proceed further. Lancelot I beseech you, sir, go. My young master doth expect your reproach. Shylock, so do I his. Beseech means request, doth means does. Now, children, here there is a pun. Pun refers to the words which sound alike but have different meaning. Lancelot actually meant to say approach, that means arrival. So, now let us understand. In these lines, Lancelot requests Shylock to go for dinner as his new master is expecting his approach. To this, Shylock says that he also expects Bassanio to wait for him. Basically, Shylock says, so do I his. Shylock takes the word reproach literally. Shylock knows how Bassanio will reproach him if the scheme against Antonio succeeds. Lancelot. And they have conspired together. Conspired together means plotted together. Now, children, what was the plan against Antonio? Shylock has a plan. If the bond which they had signed got forfeited, he will take penalty, that is a pound of merchant's flesh. Now, children, let us understand what is dramatic irony. Dramatic irony occurs when the audience knows something that the characters don't. Here, dramatic irony was set up as a masquerade. But for the audience who know of the conspiracy against Shylock, that is Jessica's elopement. That means Jessica's runaway. The words have a significance of which Lancelot himself is unconscious. That he is not aware of the words. It is in fact an instance of dramatic irony. So are Shylock's directions to Jessica about shutting up the house so carefully. I will not say you shall see a mask, but if you do, then it was not for nothing that my nose fell a-bleeding on Black Monday. An unexpected bleeding of the nose was considered an omen to indicate either something wonderful would happen or that misfortune would follow on Black Monday. Monday following Easter. Basically, Lancelot plays on Shylock's superstitious nature by referring to the Easter Monday of 1360. Many soldiers froze to death. Last at 6 o'clock in the morning, falling out that year on Ash Wednesday, was 4 years in the afternoon. Let us understand the literary devices, children. The references made here, Ash Wednesday. On this day, people put ashes on their forehead to remind them that man was made from dust and he shall return to dust. Lancelot talks of Easter Monday and Ash Wednesday falling at the same time, which is not possible. There is a period of 40 days between them. Lancelot says that this event took place last year. Then he says that it happened 4 years ago. First he says that it happened in the morning and then that it happened in the afternoon. Children, basically, in these lines, Lancelot does not say that he will get a masquerade party. But if he does, then it was not without reason. When his nose bled last Easter, Monday at 6 o'clock in the morning, in that year, just 4 years ago, Easter fell on Ash Wednesday in the afternoon, which is not possible as there is always a gap of 40 days between them. Children, through this dialogue, we come to know that Lancelot is teasing Shylock about his superstitions by making up silly omens of his own. Let us read the gist of the lines. In these lines, Lancelot begs of Shylock to come as his young master expects him to come. Shylock expects that he will have reason to reproach him. Lancelot says that they have been planning together. He does not promise that he would see a mask. But if he does, then it was not meaningless sign, as when his nose started to bleed on last Easter Monday at 6 o'clock in the morning. In that year, Easter fell on Ash Wednesday just 4 years ago. So children, this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Do the work sent to you in your SNAP homework. Thank you everyone.